Hey y'all, so welcome to Candy Coated Shenanigans Sour Patch Edition. I am going to show you how I get this right here. I'm going to walk you through the self-care, hair care regime of me. People ask me all the time, how do I get my curls? What do you do? What do you use? And I'm gonna be 100% transparent with y'all. Can I tell you that this is the way the hairstylist would tell you to do it? No, but I can tell you this is what works for my hair. Hopefully you find something that works for yours. Self-care is so important. So I am excited to share with y'all. So let's get to it. Hey y'all, so welcome to self-care. I already washed my hair. I couldn't bring y'all in the shower with me, it's too much. Just so you know what hair care products I use, Camille Rose, I swear by this. I'm literally only going to use this today. The whole line, because y'all know when I go in, I go in. So this is Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I use this. I wash my hair usually twice. I'm gonna tell you now, when you go to the store, it's gonna look like it costs a lot. A little goes a long way, so it will last you, and it's a great product. After I wash, I condition, and it does say to leave in for like 10 minutes. I usually leave it in 10-15 minutes and rinse it out. So this is the cocoa and mango butter conditioner, and it is heavenly. It smells really good. Y'all should smell it. I mean, you can smell it in the store. So another thing that is key with your hair, do not use a towel to dry your hair. I know it sounds crazy, like does it really make a difference? It does. So I use a t-shirt, any t-shirt really. I plop my head, I tie it, allows me to get dressed, and then I untie it, which is what we're doing now. And this is just clean hair, right? Now, what I am going to do is I suggest people buy this. It's just like a spray bottle. I'm going to wet my hair a bit more before I get into all of the products that I will be putting in my hair and going forward. Another thing, I love, I've spoken about this before, the Patterns brush. I'm really excited just to show y'all what this does to my hair. So give me a second to get my life organized. All right, so I'm back. So first I'm going to use the Ultimate Growth Serum by them, which is cocoa nibs and honey. Everything smells so good too, right? So I'm gonna use this just to provide my scalp with a little bit of oil. And you know, I want my hair to grow very, very long. So this is my process. Don't get on here talking about you're gonna work it in more. Yeah. So, oh, it smells really, really good, y'all. Probably gonna use a little bit more. I'm not using tons, and the reason why I'm not using tons is because I have so many products that by her that have some type of oil in it. So that's going to provide the additional moisture that my hair needs. I just wanna, I know like, for me personally, I have certain areas of my head that tend to itch throughout the process. Like, so within a couple of days, I know where those places are. So I tend to put a little bit more there. I love my curls, y'all. We can just go outside like this today, but I'm not. All right, so I've worked that in. Now, towel might help. So now I have the 3-step process. I love it. So it's honey hydrate is step 1. Step 2 is the latte, and then step 3 is the herbal tea. All of this smells really, really good. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to walk you through the process. So first of all, I do add some moisture. You'll see me section this in a second because I do section it. I work in my hair in sections. It just makes it easier. So that means, if you know, you know. We always have clips. Let's just keep my hair at my face. Okay, so the first thing I do is moist. I like mine extra damp. Everybody is different. I guess it depends on how your hair holds product. If it holds it easily and you don't need all the water, congratulations. And if you're like me and you need it, congratulations. Okay, see? That is literally all I will use in this section for this. I'm only gonna use about this much. It smells like a latte. If you're in a coffee like I am. And this is a little bit more liquidy. So I probably won't be able to show you guys how much I put on because it's too liquidy, but not a lot. I like to put a little bit of this. It's like a twisting butter. I think it helps control the curl a little bit. And the reason why, I'll show you how much I put in my hand. It's only a little bit. The reason why I like to put this or control the curl is because, as I said to you guys, I only do my hair when I put this stuff in it every 2 weeks. So to keep with that, I need the curl to be tighter for a couple of days and then expand out. And this helps do that. Added just a little bit more to the ends. First and foremost, anytime you have curly hair, right? People tell you like don't brush through your curls. What that's for them. We about to do this. But anytime you have curly hair, any hair really, you should always, always, always start at the ends. I don't know why people start up here and drag anything, but that is the quickest way to be bald headed. And we not trying to be bald headed in 2021. I'm not. So you see how literally, sorry, I was looking at myself in the mirror. Literally just work through. And I know some people are going to be like, my hair, I can't work that easily through my hair. My hair has not always been this easy to comb through. Number one, this patterns brush is the entire truth. And number two, my hair is more trained because I've been natural for longer. You do have to train your hair, and you're like, how do you do that? It's continuously working with your hair, learning your hair, and your hair becoming accustomed to the different things you're doing to it. Now, one of the things that I know people will say is, oh, I get like that white buildup or cake up. Let me explain to you, at least with my hair is going to suck this up. So I have no problem with it being there. That's why we do self-care on the weekend. I am usually doing something like this when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be in the house for the day. All right, I do a little bit of a twist like that so it stays together. So I can go to the next section. I do advise when you do it to make sure you can go through both ways, like that way and this way. That's how you know it's really detangled. And you'll get the most definition from your brushing. What I will also show you is you'll see this side. Wait till you see the other side of my hair and the difference in the curl pattern, because it's so different. And that's why it looks different even when you see it on camera, when I'm doing my videos. Okay, so you see the curls, you see the white. If you're concerned about that, like I said, just add a little bit more water. I'm not concerned because I know what my hair does. But if you're concerned that your hair is not going to just suck that up, you can add a little bit more water, and that will actually start to go down some. You won't have as much white buildup. Okay, now this part of my hair is the part that I was telling you about. Watch how different the curls are. At this point, these are really just waves. See how these curls are very just, to me, they're waves in comparison to curls. And I'll show you in comparison to the other side what it does. And then we will get going onto the back. All right, so I'm gonna take this twist down so you can see the difference in the patterns. Okay, look at this pattern. Look even at the length, right? That's the difference in curls. And that's why when you guys see me style my hair, sometimes I pull it over this way because the side is already longer. So it just like shines through. But yeah, my hair has I'd say at least 4 different curl patterns. You will see what I mean when I get to the back, because the top of the back is different from the bottom of the back. The bottom is like this pretty curl. The top of the back is like curly Sue. I don't even know who you are. But just learn to love your hair, get used to your hair, and then you will learn how to care for your hair. Let me spray down the back. So the back of my hair is actually drenched, which is a requirement for the back of my hair, so it's actually dripping on me. Okay, a little bit. I split it in half. That's easier for me. I'll show you me working through one side. I will finish it, and then we will add the additional product that I'm going to add in, and then I'm actually going to plait my hair for y'all and allow y'all to go on your way. And then I will do a reveal for you because it's gonna be lit. Like, I have so much faith in this hair care product and in myself. I already know I'm going to add more of this butter to the top half, and I'm going to explain to you why. Because this portion of my hair is extremely curly, but when it dries, it gets extremely frizzy. So me adding more product is going to help control the frizz. So I already know that's what I have to do. And you guys will learn your hair, right? It's a process, because I didn't always know that. And I know this done got matted, knotted, all types of stuff. So her previous start at the ends. Really want to make sure you guys can see these curls. You'll see I have clips everywhere. Right? Nice and juicy. juicy. Just so you know, usually after I would get done doing this, I would add a color. The last couple of weeks, the color, oops, that hurt. The color has been red. I'm not adding a color, but if you are adding a color, this is what I would say to you, because it does have to go on dampened hair. I would say allow your hair to plop and dry for probably like a good 2 or 3 hours. If your hair is like mine, it will still be damp, and then add the color. Number one, it requires you to add less color that way because your hair is already a little bit dry and it's not as runny. And two, it settles better. This time around, I had far less of a color bleed than the last time. All right, so as I expressed, I'm gonna add more butter to this top area because a lot of shrinkage happens up here. See how it falls? Now the reality is when I pull, let's just work with this area, this down, look how, you see, it's a lot of shrinkage. And because of that level of shrinkage, if there's not enough product, it will frizz very quickly. And then it gets knotted and stuff like that. And you see how the ease in which I've been combing through my hair, right? I'm not pulling my hair out. I just saw a curl that I didn't like. I do see girls that do individuals, so they might individually make sure each piece has product on it. Sometimes I do that just with this area because it's more of a worrisome area for me. But the rest of my hair, I don't do that. But figure out what works for y'all. All right, let me finish the other side. I'll be back. All right, final step, y'all. So this is the hair with the product. Final step for today is, oh, I forgot about the moisture milk. A final step for today is the curl maker. Now this is where things get a little interesting. That much on each side. The reason why I said this is where it gets interesting is usually this is where my hair starts getting a little cakey, a little flaky, a little white. And I actually have to work it in a little bit, and I will add a little bit more water. So it is not all over the place. I put a little bit more in my hand. Usually I can feel the difference. And for me, it's when I feel like, oh, maybe I added a little too much, that it's just right, because my hair is gonna soak in and take form. Give me a moment. I'm gonna do the back and I'll be right back. All right. All of that is all throughout my hair. You can see what it looks like. And then just gonna add some moisture. Now, this may not be for everyone. I would say this, if you are not allowing your hair to plop for a full 24 hours, do not add all of this moisture and water to your hair. I only add the extra water when I literally know I'm going to stay in the house the entire day. Or if I'm going someplace that I can leave my hair tied up. As you will note that once I combed my hair, I did not do it again. Everything else is just me running my fingers through the hair. I always make sure I get all these little hairs in the front. All right, now what I'm going to show you is Something I learned, and it works. Like, it truly works. I know it's gonna look a little crazy. I'm sure there are probably things that you can just buy that do this as well, but I like to use what I have instead of spending more money on other things. So, all right, now we are going to plop our hair. And these are fishnets, and that's what we're gonna use, okay? All right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to bring my head over into these tights and plop my hair. I seen this on TikTok and was like, that don't really work, and it does. Also, something else that I know is if you want to plop your hair and diffuse your hair because you have someplace to go, you can do that as well, or you can just plop your hair. Some people plop, diffuse, take it out, and their curls are bouncy. It's just better than allowing your hair to air dry in a straight state. It literally controls the frizz. It helps keep the bounce in the curls. And like I told y'all, I do my hair every 2 weeks. Like, that's it. Every 2 weeks. I pineapple it for literally like 13 days straight. Every night when I go to bed, I take it out, I shake it. Sometimes it's updo, sometimes it's down, but it's never messed up. So I'm just saying, listen. All right. Go back. Right. All right, I just need to do that. Oops, nope, I need to fix it. Okay. Then I'm going to tie this in a pretty little bow, not too tight. Don't get a headache. I am clapping your hair. These are not my normal tights that I use. I have to find them, so I'm going to replap this. So my normal tights that I use would actually contain all of the pieces of my curls. This is not it. These fishnets actually have bigger holes. I probably should leave it and see if I like it for a different curl style. See if it works the same or if I really need the tight ones. So we will both be learning together on that process if I like this. I'm just poking it back in. So you plop it. You don't want it to be too tight. Your hair should have looseness to it. It should not be all contained down. I think I'm gonna find the other tights. You plop it. Literally, I leave this all day. If you are going somewhere and God forbid you don't want people to see you this way, you can very easily do something like this. Y'all know I stay with scarves. I stay with tons of hair stuff. I create pretty bows. Oh. I can do something like this and I can actually be out and about and it looks like a cute hairstyle. From a distance, people are not gonna know what's on your hair. Like your friends, when they up on you, they're gonna know like, girl, what you got on your hair? But from a distance, they're just gonna be like, oh, she's cultured. And I'm gonna be cultured out here. But this is the end of the self-care hair process. I will definitely post a picture of the finished product so you can see what it looks like. Maybe I'll do like day by day to show you like the first 4 days, because day 1 and day 4 be different, but day 4 be popping. So it's definitely worth the process. Take some time, learn your hair, enjoy it, listen to music. You know, make sure it's edited if you're recording yourself or whatever.
As promised, Sweet Ginger was first to clean, and then we have the deep conditioning mask. You leave it on for 10 minutes, you rinse it off with cold water, and your hair will feel different instantly. And then we have the 3-step process, which is honey goes first, then the latte, which defines, and then the herbal tea. Remember, a little bit goes a long way, y'all. I keep telling y'all that. Then I like the twisting butter. I use a little bit in each section. The top part of the back, though, gets a little bit more because I know how frizzy my hair is. And then I finish it off with the curl maker. Don't forget, I love the spray bottle. You can get that off Amazon. Lastly, I did want to show y'all one other thing because this is big for me. So this is the amount of hair that came out of this brush. You see the brush is clean now. This is the amount of hair that came out of all of the combing I did. And that's why I love this. It does not pull your hair out. It defines your curls and sheds very little, okay?
I hope this is helpful, and I will see you next week. We are going to do Make Money Make Sense. Whoo! And it's going to be on budgeting. Like, let's get your money right. It's a new year. We have new goals, new focuses, and we need to be on track. Okay? All right. I will see you next week. Bye. I can hear it.